Today, you'll hear all about home safety and about a new child care program for after-school programs. It's all coming up right now on the Bluffton News. Welcome to the Bluffton News. I'm Annalisa Itkor with today's current headlines. Town of Bluffton Chief of Police Joey Reynolds has been selected as the next guest on Coastline, the 30-minute program where the County Channel invites Beaufort County residents to ask public and elected officials questions. Got a question for Chief Reynolds? Call 843-255-2035 or email questions to countychannel@bcgov.net. The program will air Thursday, October 3rd, 2013 at 8 p.m. A previously announced town hall meeting at Bluffton High School on Thursday, September 26th with Superintendent Jeff Moss has been expanded to add a public forum with board members to discuss how to deal with increasing enrollment in Bluffton area schools. The town hall meeting with Moss will begin at 6 p.m. As soon as that session ends, a special Board of Education meeting will begin so that discussions on Bluffton area enrollment options can continue. Board members met with about 40 parents and community members last Wednesday, and participants asked for an additional opportunity for the public to provide feedback on the options being proposed. Attention Time Warner cable customers. Starting October 1st, WHHI-TV will be delivered in digital format only. WHHI will remain in your existing package, but it will only be viewable with digital equipment. If all of your TVs are connected to a digital set-top box, you do not need to take any action. If you do not currently have digital equipment, you can go to your local Time Warner cable office for a free digital box before December 1st. This is for Time Warner cable customers only. Hargrave cable customers will not be affected. If you have any questions, please call 785-4545 and ask for WHHI General Manager Wayne Morris. Jorge Cardenas from Mexico and Chris George of Honduras both now call Bluffton home, and both will be vying for the title of Mr. La Isla magazine. The two young men made it through the first phase of the competition by receiving the most votes on Facebook and now must select a local nonprofit organization in order to raise awareness and funds on behalf of the Latino community. The gentleman that raises the most donations will be crowned on Saturday, October 19th at the second annual New River Autumn All Latin Music Festival at Shelter Cove Community Park on Hilton Head Island. A Miss La Isla will also be crowned. Bluffton High School celebrated homecoming week with tournaments, a pep rally, parade, and a victory over James Island. Thursday evening after school, the Bobcats had a parade around McCracken Circle and then held its homecoming game. The Bluffton High football team celebrated with a 35-34 comeback victory against James Island. Bluffton trailed by 13 points in the fourth quarter, but the Bobcats rallied to ensure the evening's festivities would not be dampened by a loss. It was their second come-from-behind win at Bobcat Stadium in 3 weeks. It's time to enter the annual Bluffton Today cookie contest. Here's what you need to know. Each participant may submit up to one recipe in each cookie category. Please include your name, email address, telephone number, and origin of recipe if known. Recipes must be submitted via email to kitchenaid@yahoo.com and received no later than midnight November 1st. 3 finalists will be chosen per category with 1 cookie winning first place. Winners will be notified in a special issue of Bluffton Today on November 20th. The 3 first-place winners will be awarded gifts. In addition, all first-place winners and finalists will receive a holiday cookie cutter. And here's what's happening around the state. We have a winner. The Murphy USA 8611 on Augusta Road in Lexington has earned a spot in Powerball record books. The retailer sold a Powerball jackpot winning ticket worth $399.4 million. This is the largest Powerball jackpot winning ticket sold in South Carolina and the 4th largest jackpot in Powerball history. In addition to the jackpot, South Carolina had a $1 million winning ticket sold at the Tiger Express at 1257 Elm Street in Hampton. It was James Dean's first solo book signing at the Lady & Sons restaurant, and the line wrapped around the block last Thursday morning. Eager folks with books in hand were ready to get their copies of Jamie Dean's Good Food signed, and hoping to get a glimpse of Paula Dean, who played hostess for her son's book launch party. The event marked Paula's first publicized public appearance in Savannah since late June, after she admitted in a legal deposition to using a racial slur nearly 3 decades ago. A Hilton Head Island high school teacher has been named as Beaufort County's 2013-2014 District Teacher of the Year. The selection of Kristen Kars, who teaches 10th grade English at Hilton Head Island High School, was announced during a breakfast celebration to honor Teachers of the Year from all of the district schools. Kars has been teaching at Hilton Head Island High since 2005. Kars will now represent Beaufort County in the South Carolina State Teacher of the Year program. Finalists for the state program will be announced in February. The city of Hardeeville is taking a stand against texting while driving. City Council this week held a first reading of a proposed texting ban ordinance. The ordinance will have an escalating penalty for those who are caught texting and driving. The texting ban ordinance will be enforced by the Hardeeville Police Department within 50 square miles of the city limits. There will be a grace period before fines are given to offenders to educate the public of the ordinance through signage and public notices. So far in 2013, there have been 34 traffic wrecks in Hardeeville caused by distracted driving. For more information on these and other stories, please see the media sources you see listed on your screen. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter. When we return, Aaron Latham-Lentz brings us hot off the presses, and Shelley West Hodges presents a special BLUFFTON business report. Welcome back to the BLUFFTON News. Joining me now, we have Aaron Latham-Lentz from Swell New Media with our Hot Off the Presses report. So, Aaron, beautiful time of year, favorite time of year in BLUFFTON, festivals galore going on. Tell us a little bit first about the BLUFFTON Elementary Harvest Festival that's coming up.
Absolutely. The BLUFFTON Elementary PTO is seeking community vendors right now for the 3rd annual Harvest Festival fundraising event. The festival is going to take place 10 to 2 on October 12th at the elementary's bus loop on McCracken Circle. If you're interested in renting a booth, you can call for more information at 298-4757.
Okay, and how can the community get involved with this event?
Well, this is the school's largest fundraising event of the year, and they're expecting more than 500 people to attend. Wow. Proceeds for the event are going to benefit the BLUFFTON Elementary and Early Childhood Center, and they're going to be used throughout the year to purchase classroom materials, fund special programs, and also help make the school just a more fun place for the students.
Okay, so in other words, show up, have a great time, spend a little money, and it's all going to a terrific cause.
It surely is.
Awesome. All right, so in our headlines, we were talking a little bit about this texting ban ordinance that's going into effect in Hardeeville, and we mentioned that they're going to be doing a tiered penalty. What does that mean?
Basically, that means that the fines are going to start at $100 for the first offense. They're going to move up to $150 for the second offense, and then $200 for the third offense. And the city manager, Bob Nanny, said it will be a misdemeanor and that the local municipal judge will be levying the fines. Okay, now, so in other words, if you don't get the message the first time, you're going to get slapped a little harder the second time. Who do you think this is most going to affect? Well, they say it's going to affect a 50-mile radius for within the city limits. So really, anybody who's tempted to pick up that device while driving, it's going to affect for sure. Okay, well that's great. I for one am all in favor of that. So another festival coming up, we've got the BLUFFTON Seafood and Arts Festival. This is always a really big deal every year. This is a big one around here. It's actually our 9th annual historic BLUFFTON Arts and Seafood Festival, and it's going to be held in the Historic District on October 13th through the 20th. The highlight of our festival here in BLUFFTON is usually the Street Fest, which includes the Fine Arts Show, which we have over 100 artists from 10 different states. Delicious food, great music, and live entertainment. Well, I'll tell you, you always bring us the best information. So we now have festivals that we can go to, and definitely keep those texting habits out of the car. Aaron, thanks so much for joining us today. Thank you for having me. All right, we're going to head on over to Shelley West Hodges now for a very educational BLUFFTON business report.
So Shelley, you know, we graduate from college, we graduate from business school, whatever business owners do, and then it seems like our opportunities for education come to a halt, and there's still so much for business owners to learn. I understand there's some great seminars coming up to help us expand our knowledge.
Yeah, we have a lot of great individuals out there that do consulting and do strategic planning to really help small businesses grow their business. And one of the seminars that we have coming up is called Sustainable Success, and that is through Rockwell Business Solutions and Simple Strategy Solutions. These folks are going to teach people on how to build their foundation for their business, work on leadership skills, and really strategic planning. And it's going to be held on October the 1st over at Comfort Suites.
All right. Now, what kind of things are they going to cover there?
Well, a couple of things that the folks are going to learn, and I'm going to refer to my sheet, is leadership and culture, how to better leaders, build more effective teams, productivity and efficiency. Just really, you know, trying to get back to basics on how to grow their business and really move forward.
Okay, and Paul Jacobson is also offering a different type of seminar?
Yeah, we actually have a seminar series that's starting with the Greater Bluffton Chamber, and the first seminar will start October 7th at the Chamber in the evening, and it's going to be specifically geared toward nonprofits and how they can raise money. And Paul's business, he's with Mission Resources Group, and they've really been instrumental in helping a lot of our area nonprofits. So that's going to be a great seminar. It really can be for nonprofits or anybody that's really interested in helping fundraise.
All right, and you also have a seminar coming up on expanding profits, and who doesn't want to do that?
Yes, and that Expanding Profits is Ryan Lockhart, and he really specializes in digital marketing. And this seminar is really beneficial to a lot of business owners, people who are doing social media, video marketing, email marketing is huge. A lot of people want to know how to target people for email marketing. And that seminar is going to be on October 15th, and it is an all-day seminar, and it will actually be on Hilton Head at Park Lane Hotel and Suites. All these folks are really experts in their field and really can help individuals with their businesses.
All right, well, these sound like fantastic opportunities for the business owners out there. How do they find out more information about the seminars?
Well, individually, they all have their contact information, but for the simplicity's sake, I would tell people to call the Greater Bluffton Chamber. Our number's listed as 757-1010. They can also go to the website and email us at information@blufftonchamberofcommerce.org. That's the best way to get those contacts, and we actually keep all this information on our calendar on the website at blufftonchamberofcommerce.org.
Terrific, Shelley. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
After the break, we'll learn about the South Carolina Safe Home Program and discover a new nonprofit that focuses on school programs for local kids. Welcome back to the Bluffton News. I've got Jay Holloway with me. He is the owner of OCS Garage Doors and Hurricane Protection. Now, Jay, today we're going to be talking about the South Carolina Safe Home Program. Why don't you first start by telling our viewers exactly what that program contains?
Sure. The South Carolina Safe Home Program is a grant program that was set up by the Omnibus Coastal Insurance Act a few years back to help people mitigate the cost of hurricane protection on their homes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and who exactly is eligible for the South Carolina Safe Home Program?
All South Carolina citizens are eligible for parts of it. There's also the main grant part is based on the value of your structure. So anybody in South Carolina that has a structure valued at $300,000 or less is actually eligible for part, at least a 50-50 matching grant, or if the income requirements are met, then they could get a full 100% grant of up to $5,000.
And what exactly does that grant cover?
That covers mitigation techniques, which are basically brought into two areas. Areas of the roof have the roof strengthened, where your clips, nailing, gable ends, or you can do your opening protection, which includes your garage door, your front door. A lot of these windows, any type of opening in your home must be protected and tightened up.
All right. Now, it sounds like a great thing. How does one go about applying for the grant?
Well, the first thing you need to do is you need to get on South Carolina Safe Home website, which you can find at scsafehome.com or just Google SC Safe Home. At that point in time, you'll get an application. Then what you'll need to do is get in touch with there's a list of inspectors in the area that are qualified to inspect your home. They will basically be documenting your home for the grant. Once that is done, then you will get a series of recommendations from that inspector, and you will get quotes from certified contractors in the area that are eligible to do that specific work. Once all that information is put together, it is a government project, so it does take a lot of documentation. You put it in you mail it up to them, and you fall in line. On approval, the work's done.
Okay. Now, what exactly does this inspection entail when you tell me someone's coming into my home?
Yeah, the inspectors look at the 7 areas that have been defined by the Omnibus Coastal Act for hurricane protection. Specifically, you look at your opening protection. Do you have any? A lot of times people don't. You look for clips that tie on your roof, the nailing pattern of the roof. We'll get up in the attic and view look real close at that. Then what we'll do is actually measure your house. It's important to know because that's going to be where your quotes come from.
Okay, so it's a lot about the integrity of the home. Well, this is really, really helpful information. I know a lot of people are going to be going to scsafehome.com to get more information. Jay, thanks so much for bringing this to us.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
You too. Joining us now is Mary Jane Batista. She is the Area Director for Child Evangelism Fellowship of South Carolina, the Low Country Chapter. Now, Mary Jane, and that's kind of a mouthful to say, what exactly does Child Evangelism Fellowship do in this community?
We perform good news clubs in the public schools or really anywhere that will allow us to come in. And Good News Clubs are an after-school Bible program, and parental permission slips are required for this program, but the children have a wonderful time. We feed them a snack, sing songs, play games, we do a Bible lesson. The children get prizes and go home, and they're ready to come back the next week for more.
Now, who else is involved in this organization?
Oh, many, many people. Child Evangelism Fellowship has been in existence since 1937. We're in every state and in 170 countries, but locally we are involved with local churches and each local church adopts a school, and from that local church we train up volunteers to go in, we screen them, train them, and usually there's a team of about 7 to 10 people that go in and just work with the children.
Okay, so there's a very good training background there. Now, how does Child Evangelism Fellowship of the Low Country support the Good News Club program?
Well, in a variety of ways. Each year we have a couple of large fundraisers. We have golf tournaments, we have banquets. We also have local churches that help to support. They provide the funding for the curriculum that we use, for the snacks and prizes that we give away. We have individual donors, and we also have some business folks that help to sponsor us, and we have board members. And on our board, most of those are business people who do help quite a bit with the finances.
Great. Now, this is very important. You actually have a fundraiser coming up. Tell us a little bit about that.
We have a banquet coming up at Sun City's Pinckney Hall on Saturday, September 28th, this Saturday. It's going to be a dinner theater directed by Janice Ferrick, and we also have a concert. Girls are coming from King's Academy in Florence, South Carolina. They are amazing, and we would just welcome, if folks want to come to this banquet, they do need to call the CEF office at 843-645-2400 and give us their name by Wednesday.
Okay, that's by Wednesday.
Yes.
And now this is a donation banquet?
Yes, a suggested donation, meal donation of $50 per person. And then, of course, we will be having other giving opportunities made available.
Well, that's great. So people can come out, have a great meal, see some terrific entertainment, and provide a way for children to spend time safely after school in a terrific program.
Absolutely.
All right. Mary Jane, thank you so much for sharing this information with us.
Oh, you're welcome. It's a pleasure.
When we return, our favorite entertainment reporter goes fishing. Welcome back. Now, fall, of course, brings some of our best weather and our most unique events. Kim Viljak reeled in a great entertainment report at the 6th annual Tiger Bass Run.
Hi, this is Kim Viljak with WHHI coming to you from Hampton Lake at the 6th annual Tiger Bass Run. Hey y'all, we're out here with James Berry. He's the coach of the cross-country team for the Hilton Head Christian Academy. And you had a lot of your folks out here today at the race, right?
Yes, ma'am. We had 10 of our runners out here, and all 3 of our coaches actually came out and actually ran the 5K. It was a great day for us. They really enjoy these community 5Ks, and this is our first year actually having a cross-country team.
That's wonderful.
Fantastic day.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And congratulations to the Hilton Head Christian Academy.
Thank you very much.
Hey guys, we're back out here at Hampton Lake, and we're in this beautiful Backwater Bill's restaurant, and I'm here with one of our title sponsors for the race and a participant. Tell us how the day went for you.
It's a great community event, and we enjoyed having our booth out here. COVID Air really tries to give back as much as we can to the community. The benefit of this event will reach people all across Bluffton and the greater area. So it's a beautiful day.
Absolutely.
And you can't ask for a better venue than Hampton Lakes.
We're here with Mr. Brian Rame. He's the general manager out here at Hampton Lake. And this is a very special day. This is the 6th annual Tiger Bass race. Tell us why this is so important and how this race has come about and evolved.
Well, first of all, thank you for being here and exposing this this great day out here at Hampton Lake. This race kind of started with just a few employees and a couple of owners getting together. I think the first race might have had 50 or 60 participants. It was closer to Halloween, so they came out in costume. Wasn't a great turnout, but we raised a little bit of money for charity, and it has grown exponentially since then.
And now, a lot of the proceeds go to certain charities. How did you choose them, and how have those relationships developed?
I think that's one of the reasons it's grown so much in the last year or two. We've partnered up with BLUFFTON Self-Help. We have a retired board president that lives here, many volunteers that have weekly schedules at BLUFFTON Self-Help, and this community has been very generous in its time, money, and efforts, and I think they really enjoy seeing the benefit being in their backyard with BLUFFTON Self-Help, helping local people that need assistance.
Absolutely, and we certainly appreciate everything you do, and for BLUFFTON Self-Help, and that's a great organization, and it's just a gorgeous property, and we love to come out here and cover anything y'all do.
Well, great. We love having you.
Thank you for being with us.
My pleasure.
Back to you.
Thanks, Kim. Definitely the catch of the day. Thank you for joining us for the news program that is all Bluffton all the time. I'm Annalisa Itkor. We will see you next time.